Hi, Dr. Heather here from Wellspring Chiropractic. Today I want to talk about sleep and what the best practices are for sleep. There are some of you that are struggling to get the sleep that you need in order to be healthy, and we know it affects so many of our functions, our brain function, our cognitive function, our memory. It also affects our immune system and our ability to heal. So getting good sleep is really important right now, and the best practices are these. Number one, you want to make sure that you're getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep. 8 to 9 hours is what you want to shoot for. The reason is because when we go to sleep, we have to be sleeping 5.5 hours before our body actually goes into healing mode. And it's those last 2 or 3 hours of being asleep for that full 8 or 9 hours where the most healing happens. So that's why it's important to get 8 to 9 hours of solid sleep in. We also want to go to bed so that we're deeply asleep between 11 and 1, because those are the most valuable hours of sleep, between 11 and 1. And so if you have a project to get done, it would be better for you to go to bed earlier and wake up earlier to get it done than to stay up past 11 p.m. So that's a key piece. And the reason for this is because it's all in line with our circadian rhythms, meaning the natural rhythms of the sun and the moon and daylight and darkness. Our bodies were designed to live in a natural state and for our sleep to be in rhythm with nature. And so our circadian rhythms are essential. So make sure you go for getting into bed no later than 10 p.m. so that you're deeply asleep by 11, and then sleeping through those 8 or 9 hours. The second thing you want to be thinking about is you want that sleep to be good quality sleep. So you can imagine that we were designed to sleep 40,000 years ago, where we'd be sleeping in a cave or someplace where it would be really dark when it's nighttime. And so we want to make sure that the sleeping room is completely dark, completely dark. There's studies that show that even small night lights can actually affect your vision and contribute to nearsightedness. So we want it to be a completely dark room so that your body gets into that deepest state of sleep. We also want to make sure that there are no devices or iPhones or smartphones or iPads or computers or TVs in the bedroom, because that kind of light in your eyes will actually prompt you to have an awakened state. It might make you feel tired because you're looking at a screen a long time, but the light itself, the frequency of the light, actually stimulates an awakened state, so that it'll interrupt and interfere with good sleep. So you want to have an e-fast, meaning an electronics fast or any kind of digital input to your eyes and your brain. You want to have a fast for at least 30 minutes before sleep, and preferably 90 minutes before sleep. And that means everybody in the house just shuts down their computers and their phones before bedtime. If you make it a family culture, it actually makes it much easier for everybody to abide by it. So think about what kind of family culture you want to establish around sleep. And remember that when it's time to go to sleep, the best way to get to sleep is what you did a couple hours before that. And so getting ready for bed, if you start to think about it a few hours ahead of time, especially for getting kids ready for bed, then it's going to make it much easier when it's time to actually close your eyes and go to sleep. So I hope you found that these were useful tips for the best practices for sleep, and that you start to incorporate them right away. If you did find them useful, please share them with friends and family, and I look forward to sharing more with you again soon.